Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Pizza, so you think you're a wise guy? How come you backed out when you could've came here with 5 guys? Speaking of 5 guys, since you're on your way, bring me a burger and don't forget about my fries. And boy, oh boy, 5 guys get you excited. And boy, oh boy, 5 guys, you'll be delighted. You have chicken skin yet? You homeless punk fairy? You're probably into bears, fat, bloated, and hairy. Tony Pizza is the tranny, that blue stand-up guy. Sacchio admitted, you know it's him who did it. And pizza is the dude that your love vendors were planted by. Years old. There's pineapple on this pizza, cause he's a fucking fruit. Shacked up with Hector, taking it in his poop chute. He is scum, a crumb, a useless fucking bum. Any neighborhood he moves to instantly becomes a slum. Drinking rum and coke, cause your favorite things are coke and rum. Talk about FBS all day, till your face is numb. No teeth in your mouth, you probably couldn't chew a plum. Can barely read or write, cause this motherfucker is dumb. Keep fucking with people and one day you will succumb. In Greenwich Village screaming, Charlie, they took my thumb. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me.
Hey yo, my man, are you a made guy? You're always in hiding, are you afraid I will find out where you live? Go and grab a shiv and stab you in your motherfucking eye.
Tough guy.
You are lazy, you're crazy, and never cease to amaze me. Crying about your hard knock life like your name is Jay-Z. I remember back in the day when you used to praise me. Now you talk shit on the daily like you think you can faze me.
Uh-oh, Tony Pizza's gonna erase me.
Somebody call JC, somebody call JC, cause I need the Bloods and Crips to strap up and come save me.
Tell the truth, little bitch, you would never fucking face me.
You're a phony, a fraud, a fugazi, and I'm FBS, no one can ever replace me.
Fat Bald-Sicilian, and I'm out. Stay bumming fuckface, I hope you die, clown. Peace, 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 peace. Yes!
Yizzo, what's going on, guys? All right. So I wasn't going to come back on tonight, but I figured, yeah, fuck it. Why not? You know, when you guys look out for me in the morning, makes me want to do a second show for you, you know? So I'm doing one right now. Now, we only got 37 people, and I'll tell you the truth, I kind of prefer that right now because I'm very leery about talking about anything personal anymore. I am. If you notice, I mean, you know, since my mom passed, I spoke about it a few times close to when it happened, but I don't really talk about it. And that's for a lot of reasons. Obviously, I don't want to think about it. But tonight, you know, my only plan for this show is I'm gonna tell you a story about what just happened a little while ago. So I am since my mom passed, right, I've been craving her food, of course. I mean, I guess that's normal. I never looked into it, but it's probably normal, you know, because it's stuff that she made, you know, that she's not here to make me anymore, you know. And it's been a long time since my mom could cook anyway, really. She couldn't be on her feet that much. But, you know, throughout my lifetime and stuff. And I told you guys a story about the day my mom went into hospice. Earlier that day when she was in the hospital, it was a Friday, the 27th of June, I guess. It was just me and her in the room. And she was on like a recliner. They moved her from the bed to a recliner. She was on the comfort care, but she was finally awake for a little while. and I was asking her questions because, it was obvious, the inevitable was going to happen. So I asked her, is there anything you want me to tell anybody? Is there anything you want me to give anybody? Is there anything you want me to do? And she said, no. And I said, well, you got to give me your sauce recipe. She always said, I'll give you my recipe when I die. That's what she always said. Right. Cause that was my dad's mother's, recipe. So, as far as I know, she's the only one that has it. And that's what, my whole life, that's what, I lived off the sauce, and, even when I moved out, when I had my daughter and my girlfriend were together, me and my girlfriend, I would pay my mom. I'd give her the money to make me a pot every couple of weeks. And we would just live off that shit. You know what I mean? Me, my daughter and her mother, my whole life, and even when she was living here for a while she was still, able to do it, I'd give her money every so often and ask her to make a pot of sauce. And that's all I would eat. So I became the fat, bald Sicilian, ziti, Anyway, so my mom tried to give me the recipe that day, and she was completely out of it. She was actually kind of hallucinating that day. Like, me and my brother were having a conversation, and she was like listening, like really, I could see she was really paying attention to what we were saying. But like, then she started telling us that people out in the hallway were saying things that we were saying, except they were changed. And, it was very sad, very, very sad, heartbreaking thing. But, anyway, when it was just me and her, I was asking her about the recipe, and she got like maybe a third of the way into it. And she said, I got to get my phone. I got to get my phone. Like, it was in her phone. And then she started to fall asleep again, and she was on the morphine and stuff. And I was texting it to myself, the recipe, as she was giving it to me, but it was very little bit of the actual recipe I was able to get. So anyway, there's that. And lately, my mom's Christmas cookies, holy shit. Oh my God. I've never tasted anything like them, and I'm sure I never will. My mom was an amazing fucking cook. Amazing. And it's probably from the last generation of amazing cooks, I think, at this point. But I always loved these Christmas cookies. I remember even when I was in jail in 2016, Christmas, I was working at a Texas Roadhouse on the work release program. I was an outmate, right? And she calls me one night. She's out back in the restaurant. She goes, come to the car. Can you come to the car? So I run to the car, and she gives me a tin of her cookies. Oh man, I ate all those cookies in probably 10 fucking minutes in that kitchen that day. So I lately I've been craving these cookies, and I was at the grocery store the other day, and I saw this little I don't know, like party tray of cookies that, look like the ones she used to make, and I knew that there's no way they were going to be the same, but I thought, let me just fucking get them. So I bought them, and they weren't the same. That was a huge disappointment. I've just been spending the last couple of days trying to find anything that's similar, because I don't have her cookie recipe either. I never made it. I never made her cookies. And I this is the, Thanksgiving was fairly easy on me, but that's because Thanksgiving was never huge for us. You know what I mean? Like, we had family get-togethers, and we did what everybody else does, but it was Thanksgiving. Christmas it's working on me. Holy shit, guys. I mean, I am falling apart. I have been so like tense, and I'm like, the things that I'm doing subconsciously, like grinding my jaw constantly, and I've been shaky, and I don't know. I got her on my mind constantly, man. The most, I'd say, since, right after she passed. I have her on my mind constantly. And it's fucking, I'm terrified of Christmas. I don't even want it to happen this year. I don't even want it to happen, So anyway, I was just sitting upstairs with Shanna, and I said, yeah, Miss Campione, I hear you. I said, Shanna, I got this tray of cookies downstairs. You and Braden can have them, whatever. I said, I thought they'd be like my mom's, but they weren't. And I said, I just wish I had her fucking recipe. I wish I had her recipe. And she says to me, there is a box of recipes in your mom's room. Now, if you guys remember when my mom passed, I couldn't do it. I could not go in her room and sort through things and look at all her old stuff and then try to decide what stays and what goes. So Shanna, volunteered and she did that for me. So she knows more of what's in that room than I do. I went in there, I told you, I painted it, I fixed it up recently, but there's still, a couple of bins full of photo albums and boxes and stuff that I haven't gone through. So I said, are you serious? Can you show me? No, Ducks. So we go in my mom's room and she pulls out this box filled with recipes. And the first recipe on top, it said mom's sauce recipe. Oh man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I nobody wants to cry in front of their wife, but I started crying like a little bitch because now I can make it. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can make it like her, but I can make it. Any fucking Italian kid, sauce, your mom's sauce. I mean, come on, you can't live without it. So I saw that recipe and I was fucking thrilled. That's why I titled this show, This Made My Day. I was so happy, but then I'm like, okay, the Christmas cookies. And I'm going through her recipes and I'm seeing chicken marsala and all these different recipes. And I couldn't find it, the Christmas cookies recipe. I was like, motherfucker. It was a stack like this big, recipes. Fuck me, it's not here. I started getting depressed again. And then I flipped back through them, and there was this little paper stuck between a bunch of all these, bigger pieces of paper with recipes written on them. And it looked like it was 50 years old. It was crumbling, falling apart. And I opened it up, Christmas cookies. Yep. So I got her, yeah, thank you, Tom. I got her Christmas cookies recipe, and I got her sauce recipe. And believe me, I'm going to be making both this weekend. We already ordered a huge order from Walmart earlier and got a bunch of groceries. But I'm about to just order another one just so I can get all the ingredients I need. At least for the cookies. I probably won't be able to get all the sauce ingredients there. But yeah, so, oh my God, you have no idea what a relief that is. Like, I'm incredibly happy about that. This is going to be a tough fucking Christmas, man. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I already took pictures on my phone of the recipes. Yeah, I took because that one, even Shanna was like, this is falling apart. It was. And it was written in pencil so long ago that you could barely make out what it says. You know what I mean? So I had to have Shanna help translate for me. She's got better eyes than I do. And I got them, man, not to mention a whole bunch of other recipes in there. But those were the two important ones because I'm not just going to make cookies for me this weekend. I'm going to do what my mom did every year. I'm going to make them for me. I'm going to make them for my brother. I'm going to make them for my daughter. You know what I mean? All the people who grew up on them and, loved them. So I'm so fucking excited. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. Oh, good. Sounds like a cooking show like Tony Pizza used to do is coming this weekend. Nah, no cooking shows for me, bro. That's funny, though. Good to see you, by the way, Skin That Smoke Wagon. I hope you and your family are well. But yeah, I'm just thrilled. Oh, my God. And then I was just sitting in her room looking around. It's so hard to be in that room. But I'm looking, and I guess I'm seeing, I don't know. It's like I didn't see these bins before. I'm looking around. She had this bookshelf, and Shanna organized a lot of her stuff and put it on these shelves, and I saw a couple of other bins in there that I didn't notice since my mom passed. I didn't even notice. So I said to Shanna, I said, okay, well, someday I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go through everything because if these recipes were here, who knows what else is here? Who knows? You know what I mean? It's just like this bracelet. I bought my mom a very expensive, very nice diamond bracelet 25 years ago. And when she passed, I wanted to make sure that my daughter got this bracelet. you know? So Shanna said, there's some jewelry in her room. And I said, well, I could describe the bracelet to you if you want to look. It's up to you. But I know this sounds like a pussy thing, but I just couldn't go in there and look through her jewelry. I didn't want to do it. But I wanted to make sure this bracelet was somewhere because it was very valuable. So she left a jewelry box that was all, she taped it up for my daughter, just so it's, you know what I mean? And she gave it to her. And a couple of months ago, I called my daughter and I said, listen, that the bracelet I got, nanny and all that, I need you to check and see if you have it. And she went through the jewelry in the jewelry box and she sent me a picture of one, but that wasn't it. And then I'm sitting there talking, Shanna's my savior. I'm sitting there talking to Shanna about it like the next day. And I said, this fucking bracelet, I don't know where it is, but I want to make sure Katira gets it. And Shanna goes, well, let me just go get you her jewelry. And she brings in this fucking thing and right there. I got it sitting over there right now. I got it sitting right over there. Relief. But I don't know, man. I'm afraid things aren't here, but I'm afraid to go look to see if they are. Yeah. It's a double-edged sword, it's bittersweet. It's like I got the recipes now, but I don't have her here to make them, you know what I mean? So it's just breaking my heart. My God, I was sitting there with Shannon just crying like a little bitch. Like, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do Christmas this year. I don't know. Even with me and my mom at times throughout my life when we weren't getting along, Christmas was always huge. Always huge. You got to remember, I'm an atheist. My mom was a devout Catholic. So was my dad. So is my brother still to this day. So, and to me, it didn't matter what I believed or didn't believe. Christmas is Christmas. You know what I mean? It's just, I'll always celebrate Christmas, even though I don't believe in the meaning behind it. But it's just going to be tough this year. And, last year and the year before, I really went all out because I wanted to make sure that, because I told Shad, I'm like, listen, this could be my last Christmas, my last, New Year's, my last, whatever. New Year's, you don't really get gifts, but I'm sorry, her birthday. This could be my last, it could be her last birthday, so I would go crazy. And I mean, her birthday this past year in March, I gave her like a $500 fucking purse and some other stuff. And I don't know. I love doing it. I loved having her to buy stuff for, and I don't have her this year. It makes me not even want to shop for Christmas or do anything, but I got other people I want to take care of. But yeah. Yeah, it sucks. It's tough. And you never know when it's going to be the last one, You never know when it's going to be the last one. So I saw a video once on TikTok and it said, everything we've done in our lives, there was a last time we did it. You know what I mean? Like the last time hanging out at your best friend's house, the last time spending time with a relative or a friend that passed. There's a last time and you never know it's the last time. But anyway. Deganey, I'll glad you. I would gladly give you some. Absolutely. I'm so fucking excited. I've never seen, don't get me wrong, I've worked in restaurants and catering, so I've done some, baking and shit like that, mostly cooking and, but I never pictured myself at home pressing cookies, but fuck that. I don't care. I'll wear an apron like a bitch and everything. I don't care. I'm making those cookies, man. Oh my God. I've been obsessed. I ordered the groceries. I ordered every type of cookie from I don't even eat cookies like that, but I was just so desperate. I said to Shanna, fuck, if only I knew before we ordered all this fucking food, if only I would have had these 2 recipes. God damn it. So that just made my day, man, but it's so fucking sad for anybody who lost somebody around the holidays or anybody who lost somebody, period. I didn't even lose my mom around the holidays, but I mean, I know how hard the holidays get, you know? They're particularly bad for people, though, that lost loved ones, you know, on or around a holiday, especially something like Christmas, you know? So I feel for you guys. And same thing I always tell you, I'm always here for you. I don't know what good I could do. I'm just a guy, but if you ever want to talk or anything, I'm here. We can cry on each other's shoulders. That's for sure. Yeah, Miss Camp, you're wrong. I know. Mine wasn't easy either. And mine was only less than 2 months after my mom passed, you know? Yeah. Thank you, War. Oh, I think I might have read a couple of these already. This is why I tune into this channel. Thanks for sharing. That was both sad and beautiful all in one. That recipe was on top just by chance. You believe that shit, bro? And thank you, man. Yeah, that's what one thing I'll do that nobody else will do. You know, I'll open up. I've been like that since I started this channel. A lot of these guys, everybody's putting on some sort of act. You know, they're terrified to ever tell you who they really truly are. You know, but it was amazing because I didn't even think about the sauce recipe. I just said, oh, there's a box of recipes, the cookie recipe. And as soon as I pulled out this stack, it was right fucking there. 2 pages, mom's sauce recipe. The recipe for the meatballs, everything. Like, oh my God. Thanks, man. I appreciate. Have a great Christmas, my man. Enjoy with your mom's recipes. My family does the same with my mom's recipes. That's awesome, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you very, very much. Oh, Bobby, you're the man, bro. I didn't have my notifications turned on, but Bobby sent $10 and said for some sauce. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. It's all there waiting for you. It's always been there. Your mind is protecting you until you're ready. Yeah, there's no question. There's no question. You know, going through her storage when me and my brother did it, that wasn't too bad because just a lot of stuff. You know, I mean, there were some, you know, very important pictures and tons of photo albums, but a lot of it was just stuff. The shit that's in that room is the stuff that was most important to her, you know? So I still have to look through and see what all is there. Shanna's tried to tell me, but I just tell her, I don't want to hear it. I don't. So I gotta listen to my Shanna because every time I think something's missing, she knows where it is. I do the same thing. Mama gave me her jewelry. I treasure it so much. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of it sitting on this thing over here. I have a whole bunch of her jewelry. Yeah. So it's all going to go to my daughter. She's going to get all that. The only things I'm keeping are, she had like a keychain thing with all these little, they look like coins almost. I don't know if anybody's seen anything like this, but they were just these little round, like almost like frames with pictures of me and my brother in it from when we were little. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of pictures. It was almost like school pictures, like every year. She had a bunch of them on one like keychain type thing. So that I'm going to keep. That I'm going to keep. And my brother kept, my mom wore a ring with our birthstones, me, my brother, and my brother Joey, who passed away. So my brother kept that. I have a bunch of watches I bought my mom over the last few years. I'm going to give those to my daughter too. FPS, that's awesome, man. Guess me. Oh, that's sorry, bro. I went back up in the chat. Just a reminder, you adopted me and Tom as our toddler selves. So when can we expect our Christmas tins of cookies? Shit, if you really want them, I'll send them to you. Believe me. Believe me. My mom would have been a Trump supporter. We were always chasing or clashing over conservatives versus progressives. Oh, really? Yeah. Who cares, though, you know? My daughter's mother-in-law just got bad news, so my son-in-law is upset. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's no good. We got to fucking, I don't even want to get into this because I'll break down like a little bitch right now, but we got to put Rusty to sleep like very soon. I've been putting it off, and we have to do it, man. That is fucking like tearing me to pieces because I love that fucking dog, man. Oh my God. The other one, but Rusty, that dog's like my best friend. You know what I mean? Fucking breaks my heart. Gotta put him to fucking sleep. Let me stop now. Something bad's gonna happen. Dux, there was some type of like a Italian sugar cookie she made or some shit. I don't know exactly, but I mean they're like nothing else I've ever had. Like there's no store bought cookie that tastes like it. No nothing. They were amazing though. Yeah, I know, bro. Because you don't know how depressed I've been about that. You don't know how depressed I've been about that fucking sauce recipe. Although I think she gave it to my daughter couple of years ago, but I keep forgetting to even ask my daughter about it. So thank you, Bethy Crazy. I know you're from the politics shows. Bro, are you getting snow tomorrow? We are getting 1 to 3. And you would think we are getting a blizzard. Well, fucking Pennsylvania, bro. These motherfuckers, they hear snow and they run out and buy every fucking thing. They get all paranoid and shit. The only thing fucking snow stops me from is skating. That's it. Joey Knuckles, $10. Merry Christmas, Chris. Same to you, Joey. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you very much, man. I do. So, yeah, guys, it cheered me up a little bit. Certainly did. Plus, I just did a politics show where I got like 13,000 views. Oh, really? That's good. My grandmother was full-blooded Italian, my mom's mother, and she made the best sauce. She would say her secret was she would stir it with her big toe. No one could make it like her, even with her recipe. Well, that's the thing. I know I won't make it the same as my mom did. You know what I mean? But my mom was tough about that shit. I used to ask her, let me watch you make it. Just show me everything you do. No, you'll know when I die. That's what she would tell me. But I didn't think she left it. Like when I asked her in the hospital that day, she didn't say to me, oh, it's written down at home for you. You know? And that's the second thing I found. She had a safe in her room, and she's had this safe since my dad won this safe in a sales contest like 35 fucking years ago or some shit. You know what I mean? And I was talking to my brother on the phone one night. And I'm like, we got to find out what's in the safe because there's probably important shit in there. And Shanna hears me talking to my brother, and she says, and this really got me. She said, well, she left you a note. I did not know this. And she handed me the note. And it was, you know, it was mainly stuff that, she wanted me to do, but still just the fact that she left it was like, so of course she knew it was inevitable and she wanted me to have these instructions basically, but it had the safe combination and stuff. And it was all stuff like from when my brother died, like, whatever they call it, I don't know, deed. I don't know what you'd call it to, she had a burial plot, bought and paid for next to my brother who passed. It was stuff like that. But JGB $7.99 chipping in for some cookie ingredients. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Did he really? Oh, Tom, I didn't even know that. I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. I know. It's fucking, I wish he would die in his sleep or something, but we're going to have to put him to sleep. Man, that's tough. And having to do that with your dog. I had a dog from when I was 8 until I was 24, and we had to put her to sleep. I haven't had one since. Yeah, that's my problem. Is Peanut's going to be destroyed. And what do? Get another dog? I can't handle another dog. I'll move out if we get another dog. I can't do it. So this poor dog who's only known life with his buddy Rusty is just going to, one day we're going to leave with Rusty and not come back. And I can't even imagine. It breaks my heart what it's going to do to that little fucker. It breaks my heart. I'm telling you guys, listen, man, say no pity party, but I swear to God, some of the people in this chat know everything that's going on in my life right now. And if you guys knew, you know what you'd be telling me? Chris, go lay down and just stay there for a couple of months. You know what I mean? Just chill, because you're going to have a fucking stroke or something. There is so much sickness and shit. And now the dog, it's like, oh God, motherfucker. Anyway, I don't listen. I'm never somebody who feels sorry for myself, but I do have to point out that, you know, all these years, even the years that I was on here, I always said to myself, you know, I'm so grateful because nothing bad has happened. Nothing bad has happened. But I always said, when one thing bad happened, I mean, something truly bad, it's all going to happen at once. And that's exactly what's happening, man. It's enough to drive you insane. I've been like I said, clenching my jaw and real tense and real like fucking, I feel like shit physically for days now, days and days. Yeah, and Shanna's, you know, not exactly feeling well herself, you know. So it's tough, but everybody has problems. Oh, you think so, BTF? I can get that shit fucking 15 minutes away. Yeah, I feel you, Miss Cape. You're wrong. I have all my son's stuff locked away too. I bet. You've been through too much, Miss Campion. When it rains, it pours, bro. Certainly fucking does, man. Certainly does. But I'm still grateful for all the good shit in my life. That's for sure. Things can always be worse. Even when it seems like they can't be. They can be. Peanut freaked out that day. Shanna took Rusty to the doctor. Remember that? He was screaming. It was the first time Rusty left this house without him. Screaming. I could not get him under control. He was standing by the door screaming. I'm like, oh, God. What the fuck is going to happen? What is this dog going to do? What do dogs do in that situation? Peanut, you know, Shanna got Peanut when he was 6 weeks old, I believe, something like that. And Rusty's been here every single day. That's all that dog knows. That's all that dog knows. I don't know, you know, because people, you can always explain to people, even if it's a child. Well, people die, you know, but how do you explain? The dog's going to think Rusty left him or something. I don't know. It just breaks my fucking heart. I wish I was cold-hearted like a lot of these motherfuckers on here, just so I didn't feel any of this shit. I held her until she went and cried like a baby. I'm still not over it. Oh, bro. I can't even think about it, man. I have had so many dogs in my life. Not one good outcome. I had a pit bull named Chance. Got shot and killed. I had a pit bull named Capone. Got hit by a car and killed. I had the puppy I bought my daughter. Got cancer at 9 years old. I mean, it's just like, I can't do this stuff anymore. I don't want these fucking dogs. I don't want dogs. As much as I love them, I just don't want. It's just one more thing you got to fucking lose eventually, you know? One more thing. I don't know. Peanut's an idiot, so I'm not sure. Peanut isn't too perceptive. I don't know. I would hope, you know, just so he's, you know, I don't know. And I'm going to make sure Peanut's there. There's part of me that just wants to tell Shanna, just take him because I can't do it. You know what I mean? Just take him. Don't even tell me when you're taking him. Just wait till I'm not home one day and take him and, you know, get it done. But I can't do that. And I want to be there. I mean, I don't want to, but I feel like I have to. I should be. I haven't had a dog I got attached to since my little Pekingese Lucy. Daddy had to take her away and have her put down when she was old and sick. It tore me up. So fucking depressing. Life is a motherfucker, man. And these holidays will... I don't blame you. That's fat. I never wanted another dog. After my daughter's dog died in 2017, I was like, I'm done. I don't want... I get too attached. I love these dogs. People around me love them. Let me tell you, if my mom was here, she'd be a fucking man. My mom got so much joy out of those two dogs, especially that little fucker Peanut. Oh my God. She would basically crawl downstairs every day, a few times a day, just to fucking play with that dog. She loved that dog. I told my mom, I said, you're the only reason this fucking dog is still here. Because I'd throw him out a fucking window if it wasn't for you. I don't know if you guys remember, but I couldn't stand Peanut at first. My mom got so goddamn attached to him, though. I told Shanna, I said, listen, as long as that puppy makes her smile, he's got to stay. You screwed me, Shanna. I said, you fucking brought the dog into the house, and now my mom's attached to it. My hands are fucking tied. There's no getting rid of that dog now. It's impossible. So, oh, I bet. Well, that's the same thing with Shanna. Shanna's had this dog for 13 years, bro. I've only been here, 6 years, something like that. But, Shanna's really a mess, too. But, I forgot what I was going to say before I commented on that's Fax B's comment, but I don't know. But and by the way, those dogs that my two dogs, Chance and Capone, like I wasn't there when it happened. Like Chance got shot and killed, and Capone got hit by a car, but Capone was staying with a friend while me and my daughter and her mother were in Wildwood. And this fucking dickhead, I told him, do not take Capone out without a fucking leash. Don't do that. Took him out without a leash. Capone was a nutcase, fucking took off, got hit by a car. But, seeing Rusty die is going to be fucking brutal, man. I am so fucking sick of death. I can't take it, man. And I got people in my family. Every day it's just like waiting around, waiting to hear new results. Did it spread to their brain? Is it, where is it? Is it in the lymph nodes? Is it? Oh, God almighty. I'm sorry to be depressing you guys, but this is what's on my mind. It's what's on my mind. And plus, I kind of want to, I think it's a good idea maybe if we talk about this shit because of the holidays. I don't do the addiction recovery shows like I used to. I will for the holidays. At least Christmas and New Year's, but we, so many of us have lost people. So many of us have to deal with this holiday without them. For some of us, it's the first time we got to deal with a Christmas without our loved one, but we got no fucking choice but to do it, man. You got to fucking stay tough. You have no choice. Can't break down. Can't. I'm the guy in my family that's always kind of held things together. I've always been kind of a leader, So I know I can't break down because if I do, everybody does. But I feel sorry, like War lost his wife, So many people. Miss Campion lost her mom. We lost Edward Everett, Kamara, No Ma'am. Hold on. Chris, you can message me anytime. Oh, I know. Thank you, Miss Campion. Same to you. A lot of people lost people here. Anyway, I'm sorry if I'm depressing the living shit out of you guys, but we could talk about whatever you want. I just wanted to start the show with this. I tell you guys about stuff like this. And man, what a fucking relief. What a fucking relief I found those recipes. Holy shit. And BTF is right. Xerox. I'm going to make 700 copies of each fucking recipe. I'm going to stash them in places. I'm going to bury them out back. I'm going to have fucking recipes everywhere. The same recipe, just all over the fucking place. So I can never lose it. Yeah. Peanut will look for Rusty all over the house. Let him look in every room. He will be okay after he looks. I don't know, man. He wasn't okay that day that Rusty left. And, Rusty has a cage, a big-ass cage. We only put him in it, here and there. But lately we've had to more and more because he can't hold anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? So he wears a diaper. But Peanut will sit by that cage. I'll come down in the mornings, and Peanut is sitting by that cage, just laying there, waiting for me to let Rusty out. He doesn't even do shit until that dog is out of the cage. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to wind up getting another fucking dog, and then it's all over for me. Yep, I'm done after that. Finished. But I told Shanna, if we do get another dog for that little prick Peanut, it's going to be a fucking pit bull. I don't care what anybody says. But I don't know if I could do it. I don't have it in me. But I only worry about, like, me and Shanna will eventually get over it, and Braden too. But that fucking dog, I'm so concerned about what Peanut's going to have to deal with. And not to mention, like, you ever see Peanut and Rusty? Rusty is like 45 times the size of Peanut. He's like his protector and everything. You know what I mean? Rusty, oh shit, bro. Every time people ask me this, I got to ask Shanna. He's a fucking mutt. He's a mixture of all types of different things. I think he's got like sheepdog or some shit in him. He's got a bunch of crazy stuff. But they got, they got that dog when around the time I believe Braden was born. So, and I've seen pictures of him when he was a puppy and stuff. He's a big dog, man. But he's losing so much weight and stuff. Yeah, I put the diapers on him and it's like, my God, he's like a fucking skeleton compared to how he used to be. You know? Oh, God. Me too, bro. I'm an instant gratification type of guy. You don't know what's taking me not to just go get the shit and make the stuff tonight. The only thing is, this is Shanna's first night off for a while, so I want to spend time with her, you know? You know the routine. I do my last show for the day, and it's Shanna time. So I don't want to spend the night cooking, you know, but I can't fucking wait, man. I cannot wait. God almighty. And those fucking cookies, I'm making them tomorrow. I'm going to give Rusty some too, damn it. I'm going to give Rusty some too. Oh. Anyway, guys, I think I've depressed the shit out of myself. Hey, bud, sent you a little something on VM. Forgot to put this name on it and didn't know if you remember who I was. Oh, yeah, I believe I do. When I see the name, I do. Thank you, brother. Thank you very, very much. I wonder why I didn't get a notification for that. Oh, damn, bro. Holy shit. Thank you. $50. Merry Christmas. A little something for you and your family. Celebrate in your mom's memory. Hope the cookies come out great. Thank you so much, bro. That truly means a lot to me. That's an awesome message. Thank you. That's fantastic, man. It is. It's a good way to end off the show. I would stay on, guys, but I don't know what to say. I got this in my head. You want me to mail you cookies? Let me see how many I make. I will. I got to check and see if we all have my mom's old Christmas tins. She's had these fucking things since probably before I was born. I know they have to be around here somewhere. I guess all I got to do is ask Shanna. Going to be a tough one. Is the cookie MSN? What are you talking about? Oh, damn, Chris is the cookie man. Oh, hopefully soon. Mail me some cookies, but I want the ones that are cannabis infused. I ain't making those. 6.5 years clean and sober, God damn it. I'm going to send them shits to Australia. Now you're asking for too much. Chris, I went to the Dollar Tree. I do every year and buy cookie container. Oh, that's a good idea if we don't have them. But I hope we should. We should have them. Gotcha, BTF. All right, guys, I don't want to bore you or make you any more sad. I do apologize for it being this type of show. I didn't mean to depress anybody, but you know me. Sometimes I get these things on my mind, and I just want to express them and talk to you guys. So that's why you're like a family to me. I love all of you, and I'm extremely grateful for you guys every day. You're a family to me, you know? So I'm going to get going and go hang out with my lovely wife. I love you all, and until next time, salute.